Hello students, myself Niharika Mishra and I welcome you all back to my YouTube channel Academics Online. Today I am here with the poem The Road Not Taken of class 9 CBSE, which is written by the poet Robert Frost. So here today in this class we will discuss about this poem. We will discuss what the poet wants to convey through this poem. What is the moral we should learn from this poem? We'll understand the meaning of each and every line. We'll discuss some of the hard words as well. So let's start. In this poem, let's just discuss about the theme first, what this poet wants to convey through this poem. Actually, in this poem, as the name suggests, the road not taken. So here, this poem depicts our life, right? In our life, we face many situations wherein we have to make some choices. We have alternatives in front of us and we have to choose from one of the alternatives that which one should we take. So this poem depicts about the choices in life which we have to make and the consequences of the choices made in our lives. So जैसा कि मैंने अभी आपको समझाया, ये जो पोएम है, पोएट इस पोएम से हमें एक ये मैसेज कन्वे करना चाह रहे हैं दैट हमारे लाइफ में हमें ऐसी सिचुएशंस फेस करनी पड़ती हैं कई बार जब हमारे सामने वेरियस ऑप्शंस होते हैं, कई तरह के ऑप्शंस होते हैं एंड उनमें से हमें सेलेक्ट करना होता है दैट इनमें से कौन सा ऑप्शन हमारे लिए, हमारे फ्यूचर लाइफ के लिए सबसे ज्यादा सूटेबल है. So this is the basic theme of the poem, the road not taken. And जो ऑप्शन हम सेलेक्ट कर लेते हैं उसके साथ हम अपनी लाइफ में मूव ऑन कर जाते हैं. We move ahead with that option which we have chosen. But in our minds we have a point, we have a thing that what if I had taken the another road? What if I had opted for another alternative? जैसा कि हमने एक ऑप्शन सेलेक्ट कर लिया, उसके साथ साथ हम चलने लगे, बट उस रास्ते पे चलते चलते कई बार हमारे दिमाग में ये बात आती है कि क्या अगर हमने उस दूसरे वाले ऑप्शन को सेलेक्ट किया होता तो क्या हमारी लाइफ इससे बेटर होती या इससे बुरी होती, क्या हमें चैलेंजेस और फेस करने पड़ते या कम फेस करने पड़ते. सो The road not taken depicts the situations in life wherein we select an alternative and we have a thing in our mind that what if we had selected the other option. So this is the poem all about. Now we will start reading the poem. The very first stanza, it is written, the two roads diverged in a yellow wood and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveller, long I stood and looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. So here in the very first stanza, the poet is saying that from the point where he was standing, जहाँ पे वो खड़े थे, there were two roads diverging. Diverging that means एक point के बाद separating in two different ways, two different roads, a point and that from that point two roads are diverging in another different roads. So two roads diverged in a yellow wood and sorry I could not travel both. In these two lines the poet wants to convey the theme such as the poet is standing in a situation in his life where he is able to see two roads. There are two roads that are diverging, that are not going in a same direction, they are going in different directions. And sorry I could not travel both. And the poet is regretting, poet को ये अफसोस है कि वो उन दोनों ही रास्तों पर नहीं चल सकते हैं. And यहाँ पे जो येलो वुड लिखा हुआ है, the yellow wood, इसका अगर आप इंटेलेक्चुअल मीनिंग समझोगे तो इसका मतलब ये होता है कि द पोएट इज वेरी यंग एट हिज एज एंड ही हैज टू सेलेक्ट ऑप्शंस फॉर हिज फ्यूचर लाइफ एंड व्हाट ही इज एबल टू सी टू रोड्स डाइवर्जिंग इन येलो वुड. वो जो दो रोड्स हैं वो येलो वुड में डाइवर्ज हो रहे हैं, येलो वुड है उसमें डाइवर्ज हो रहे हैं. तो यहाँ पे जो येलो वुड है दैट इज डिपिक्टिंग टू पीपल who have experienced so many things in life and who are much elder to the poet. यहाँ पे जो येलो वुड है, पोएट ये कहना चाह रहे हैं कि मैं अपनी लाइफ में ऐसी पोजीशन में खड़ा हूँ जहां से मेरे को दो रास्ते दिख रहे हैं और उन दो रास्तों पे येलो वुड है। येलो वुड ऐसे आप समझोगे अगर लिटरल मीनिंग तो ऑटम का सीजन है जहाँ पे व्हेन ट्रीज स्टार्ट टू फेल देयर लीव्स, जहाँ पे पत्ते जो होते हैं वो गिरने लगते हैं, येलो होकर के पत्ते गिरने लगते हैं जब वो ओल्ड हो जाते हैं। लेकिन लाइफ के टर्म्स में अगर आप इसके मतलब को समझने की कोशिश करोगे तो दैट वुड बी व्हेन पीपल हैव एक्सपीरियंस्ड सो मेनी थिंग्स इन लाइफ, दे हैव बिकम एजेस एंड एजेस ओल्डर, and the yellow wood is depicting those people who have experienced so many things, and the poet is able to see them as the yellow wood. Now in the next two lines, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler long I stood. And poet ये कह रहे हैं that because I am a single entity, I am a single person, being a single person, being one person, I cannot travel both the roads. Like आप एक हो तो as a person you cannot take both the roads. जैसे for example after 10th when you will come to your boards, after your boards you have to decide that which stream you must take, either commerce, science or arts, right? So you are one person, you cannot take science and commerce both, you cannot take commerce and arts both, you cannot take science and arts both, you just have to select one option, right? And जब आप उस ऑप्शन को ले लेते हो, सपोज आपने साइंस ऑप्ट कर लिया and like 2-3 months have passed and then you start feeling when you are not able to cope with the subjects physics, chemistry and maths, then you start feeling what if I had taken commerce, right? The regret starts to come into many of the person's life when challenges come to us. हमारी लाइफ में कभी भी yes. So as I was saying that in life, whenever some challenges come to our lives, we start to feel that we should not have taken this road, we should not have done this, we should not have done that. If we hadn't done this, then our life would have been different. So ये चीजें हमारे मन में आने लगती है, एक regret आने लग जाता है मन में. And looked down one as far as I could to where it bent in the undergrowth. So the poet standing at the position, he is trying to see that वो दोनों roads जो है वो कहाँ तक lead कर रही हैं, उन दोनों रास्तों पे क्या क्या चीजें हैं. इस लाइन से पोएट ये कन्वे करना चाह रहे हैं that जब भी हमें कोई alternative select करना होता है, we start to calculating all the pros and cons of choosing that road. लेकिन वो भी हम एक लिमिट तक ही देख सकते हैं. The pros and cons we can see up to a limit. We cannot see the entire road at once until and unless we travel on it, right? That is why when in the very first stanza, let's just summarize this stanza. The poet is saying that he is standing at a point in his life wherein he has to make a choice in two different options. And in those roads, he is saying he is able to see the yellow wood. That means he is able to see much more people who are experienced than him, who have grown much older than him. And the poet as a selector, he is trying to see, he is trying to calculate both the roads, both the ways, that what if I take this road, what if I take this road. But a person can see the results of a chosen option up to a limit. As a person, आप किसी ऑप्शन को सेलेक्ट करने जा रहे हो तो आप एक लिमिट तक उसके प्रोज एंड कॉन्स, उसके जो भी रिजल्ट्स हो वो देख सकते हो. लेकिन उसको पूरा जानने के लिए उसमें क्या क्या चीजें आ रही है, क्या क्या चैलेंजेस आ रहे हैं, क्या क्या अपॉर्चुनिटीज आ रही है, यू मस्ट ट्रैवल ऑन इट. बट क्योंकि आप एक सिंगल पर्सन हो तो यू कैन नॉट टेक द both the roads. So this is depicted in the very first stanza. Right, now taking up the second stanza. Then took the other just as fair and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear, though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same. So in the second paragraph, in the second stanza, the poet is saying, मैंने फर्स्ट रोड को देख लिया. नाउ व्हेन आई लुक ऑन टू द अदर रोड, व्हेन आई लुक ऑन टू द अदर ऑप्शन, आई थिंक इट इज इक्वली फेयर. ये भी उसकी ही तरह उतना ही अच्छा है, and perhaps इससे ज्यादा अच्छा है because it is grassy. When a road is grassy, here a road being grassy means रोड ग्रासी जब होता है जब पीपल हैव ट्रेवल्ड लेस ऑन दैट, एंड जिस रोड पे लोग ज्यादा चलते हैं वो ग्रासी उतना नहीं रहता है. सो हियर द रोड बीइंग ग्रासी मीन्स द ऑप्शन विच इज लेस टेकन बाय द पीपल. सो हियर द पोएट इज सेइंग दैट रोड which has grass on it, that is which has been lesser traveled, I think according to the poet he thinks that is a better option according to the poet. Though as for the passing there had warned them really about the same. Here the poet only wants to say that looking at the two options, for him the road which is less traveled, the road which has not been taken up by many people, according to him that would be good because that is grassy and that won't create any trouble for him. क्योंकि जिस रोड पे ग्रास नहीं है उस पे चलने में आपको प्रॉब्लम्स आ सकती हैं. यू माइट हैव पेन, यू माइट हैव सम ऑब्स्टिकल्स इन योर वेज, राइट, बट which is grassy, then you can comfortably walk on that. And in terms of life, this statement means that according to the poet, the road which have been traveled more, right, the option which have been taken by many, there you will have to face many challenges, many competitions. But the road which is traveled by lesser number of people, there you would have lesser number of competitions. So according to the poet in the second stanza, the people should take the road less traveled. According to the poet, he also thought that the road which is less traveled, that is much more comfortable, that would be much more comfortable for him as a selector. Now in the third stanza, and both the morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. The poet thinks कि one day I will walk on one path, I will see that इसमें क्या क्या चीजें हैं, and on the other day I'll come back and walk on to the another path to see that इसमें क्या चीजें हैं. फिर मैं उस तरीके से दोनों ही चीजों को, दोनों ही अपने ऑप्शंस, दोनों ही ऑल्टरनेटिव्स को एक्सपीरियंस कर पाऊंगा. बट एट द सेम टाइम द पोएट कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट्स हिज ओन थॉट. जब उन्होंने ऐसा सोचा तो उसके साथ साथ उनके मन में ये बात भी आई जिस बात ने उनको ये रियलाइज करवाया कि एज अ पर्सन, एज अ ह्यूमन, यू ओनली कैन ट्रेवल ऑन वन पाथ. बिकॉज जब आप एक पाथ पे चलना स्टार्ट कर दोगे देन देयर इज नो वे ऑफ रिटर्निंग बैक. आपने चूज कर लिया है तो वहां से वापस लौटने का कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है, तो आप दूसरे ऑप्शन को कभी भी कैलकुलेट और एक्सपीरियंस नहीं कर पाओगे. सो हियर आई डाउटेड इफ आई एवर शुड कम बैक. तो पोएट कह रहे हैं कि मुझे ये डाउट है कि अगर मैं, मतलब आई एम नॉट श्योर दैट अगर मैंने एक बार चूज कर लिया तो क्या मैं कभी उस पाथ पे वापस आकर के दूसरे ऑप्शन को भी सिलेक्ट कर पाऊंगा. नाउ द लास्ट स्टैंजा, I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. Now the poet is concluding this poem, this thought of his life, that whatever road he chose, like the poet here is choosing the less travelled road because he thought that there might be less number of competitions, less number of challenges, and more opportunities would be there. The poet had chosen the road less travelled, right? Now he is saying that after ages, after a time period has crossed, a time period has passed, he would think that once in my life I had two options that was diverged in a yellow wood, and from there I had to choose one option, and I chose the road less travelled by, and that has made all the difference. So here, let's forget about the poet. Let's take it upon ourselves. As a person, whenever we take a road, whenever we choose an option, what happens to us? We chose an option, we start to work on it. But after many years, after a certain point of time, we tend to realize that what if we had not taken this road and we had taken the another option? What if that road would have been much more easier than this? Because I have taken this road, my life is like this. If I would have taken that road, that would have made a much difference in our lives. So the poet is also a human, and here he is trying to depict every human's emotion, that there are choices and like you can say it's their consequences in our lives. We as persons have to make choices at every single step in our life, but we have to be very wise in our choices. जब भी जैसे ही आप बड़े होने लग जाते हो, इवन छोटे छोटे होने पर से भी आपकी लाइफ में एक सर्टेन पॉइंट पे हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ ऑल्टरनेटिव्स आते हैं जिनमें से आपको सेलेक्ट करना पड़ता है. बट we should not take any decision in a haste, because haste makes waste. हमें हड़बड़ी में कभी भी कोई डिसीजन नहीं लेना चाहिए. We should always be thinking on our decision. We should always be wise while taking our decisions. We should हमें ये नहीं सोचना चाहिए, हमें शॉर्ट टर्म नहीं देखना चाहिए. We should never think about the short term gains and losses. We should always be thinking about the long term gains and losses. When you are taking an option, आपको ऐसा लग सकता है इनिशियली, शॉर्ट टर्म अगर आप देखोगे तो इनिशियली यू कैन थिंक दैट नो देयर इज अ लॉस, बट अगर आप उसका लॉन्ग टर्म सोचकर चल रहे हो तो देयर माइट बी अ पॉसिबिलिटी दैट इन रिटर्न इन लॉन्ग टर्म you will gain much more than what you're losing initially. So we have to be very wise in our choices. We must take advices from the people who have experienced the life. We should not be thinking that we are the wisest person in the world. We should be consulting others as well. We should be taking our time while choosing our decisions, because decisions once taken cannot be changed in our lives. जो डिसीजन हमने एक बार ले लिया है लाइफ में वो चेंज नहीं हो सकता. दैट इज वाई कोई भी डिसीजन लेते वक्त हमें बहुत ज्यादा सोचना समझना चाहिए. उसकी क्या क्या बेनिफिट्स हो सकती हैं, उसके क्या क्या लॉसेस हो सकते हैं, उन दोनों को हमें कैलकुलेट करना चाहिए. उसके बेसिस पे वी मस्ट टेक our decisions. Here in this poem, the poet wants to convey this thing only. And the title of the poem, The Road Not Taken. Here this title is taken because as a human, as a person, there's a tendency of people of thinking what they have not got. एक इंसान जैसा भी हो, उसके दिमाग में उसकी ये टेंडेंसी हमेशा होती है कि जो उसके पास है उसके कंपैरिजन में जो नहीं है उसके बारे में हमेशा सोचता है. राइट तो आपने एक रोड सेलेक्ट कर लिया, आप उस पर चल चुके हो, बट हमेशा जब भी आपके लाइफ में कोई चैलेंजेस आएंगे देन यू विल बी थिंकिंग व्हाट इफ आई हैड टेकन दैट रोड. आप हमेशा उस रोड के बारे में सोचते रहते हो विच इज नॉट टेकन. दैट इज व्हाई द पोएट हैज गिवन दिस टाइटल, द रोड नॉट टेकन. सो वी शुड बी वाइज इनफ इन टेकिंग आवर डिसीजंस so that we are not in a position in our life to regret about our decisions. We should always be contented in our decision and we should keep it in our mind. हमेशा अपने दिमाग में हमें ये बात रखनी चाहिए कि whatever option we take, whatever decision we take, there are challenges to come. ऐसा कोई भी रास्ता, ऐसा कोई भी ऑप्शन आपकी लाइफ में नहीं है जो बिल्कुल स्मूथली चला जाएगा. देयर वुड बी चैलेंजेस, देयर वुड बी डिफिकल्टीज, देयर वुड बी प्रॉब्लम्स, बट वी नीड टू टैकल देम आउट, वी नीड टू सॉल्व देम आउट एंड वी नीड टू मूव ahead. Every road has equal opportunities and equal difficulties, equal problems, but as a person we need to sort them out. So this was about this poem. Sorry, I think you've got the theme of this poem. In the next class, we will try to discuss other questions and answers. Even we will discuss the hard words as well. Right. For now, you just you'll get the video. You just review it. You just watch it. Try to understand what I have said. Try to write down the points, what are important, and in any of the lines, if you have got any difficulty, any problem, do mention it in the comment sections below. I will clear it in the next class. So for now, make notes of this poem by Robert Frost, The Road Not Taken, and also pick out the hard words from the poem which you are not able to understand, and I will try to discuss them out on my own. And कोई word अगर रह जाता है तो please आप comment section में mention कर देना. So for now I'll take your leave. Yes, and before going I would like to say that one chapter is completed, one poem would be completed by tomorrow. Then we will take up a topic of grammar. We will take like literature and grammar side by side. We will not be completing the literature portion. हम literature की एक chapter एक poem करेंगे, उसके साथ एक grammar का topic भी करते चलेंगे, so that balanced way में आपका preparation होता रहे. So thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Stay home. Stay safe. Have a good day.